going on, y'all? It's your boy Sinister. Team RG, we're in the building. Alright, y'all, I just finished shutting down. I ran hard today. I got this load that I'm on my way to California. So yesterday miles, I kind of didn't get what I wanted because where the terminal is at and the next truck stop, it was better to stop at the terminal, so I had to kind of cut it a little short. So that's what I did. And today, basically, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it up today and run harder today. So what I did was, I got my miles right here. I did 549 miles and 79 miles. So I'm trying to see if you can see it. Here we go. So anyway, I did 628 miles, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if you coming in the trucking, you know, I was in the terminal and I overheard you know, a DM saying something to a driver, and the driver was on the phone like it wasn't on speakerphone, so let me not even say it like that. You know, and the driver said to the DM, oh, I don't drive nights. Well, guess what? This is trucking, and I don't know what some of y'all thinking about being out here doing trucking and you don't do nights. Like, what you think this is, a 9 to 5? You know what I mean? Or 8 to 4 type of schedule? Nah, it don't work like that. And y'all sitting here talking about y'all want money, y'all want a better life, but some of y'all don't even want to run nights. Y'all don't do nights? Really? Listen, I don't care if it's the morning, the afternoon, the evening, nighttime. It don't matter. I deliver loads at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I done picked up loads that had to get picked up by 7 in the morning. You know, so if you coming out here to do trucking, you better be ready to start doing nights. All that, I don't do nights. Man, I don't rock with that. You ain't even trying to get it. You're not even trying. And if you gotta run nights, get a lot of sleep during the daytime. Get a lot of sleep during the daytime. That's what you gotta do. So I'm out here in Stratford, Missouri, and I pulled into this TA, and hey, I paid for reserve parking. It was $12, and I got me a spot. As you can see, my truck right here. There's other trucks here. The reserve signs must have got knocked over because it was kind of windy coming down the highway. So y'all don't want to do nights, right? So you don't really want to eat. And all you doing is you knocking yourself out of getting good loads. Okay, yeah, you know what? I ran loads where I did 3 nights in a row, and I did 3 nights of running. My DM was like, hey, Sinister, you know, I noticed, you know, you've been having like 3 nights in a row you've been running. Do you want to do nights or days? And I'm like, be honest with you, once you throw a load on me, I'm just on it, I'm taking it, I'm running it, I'm grinding it out, I'm banging it out, and I'm getting it done. I'm gonna get it done a day early and get it in there. Y'all ain't hungry, y'all playing with this game. I ain't playing no games with this. For real, I just did 628 miles like nothing. Like nothing. And here's my graph from starting today. So what you got to do is when you get up in the morning, you got to get all your snacks and everything in place and keep that door closed and ride. I ran my clock all the way down to an hour on my first 8-hour clock, and then I ran the hours I got back 4 hours and 15 minutes. I had time to stop at the TA after the first 8-hour clock, have some pepper steak and rice with some garlic bread, sweet tea and 2 lemons, watch a little football, Thursday night football on TV, get back in the truck, still had an hour on, 5 hours and 16 minutes on my 14-hour clock. So I still had time to do that, come back, do another en route pre-trip, double check everything, check my tires, check my locking jaw, make sure nobody pull my fifth wheel handle out, check my airlines, check my tires, make sure I ain't got a flat or no leaks. So you want to be a trucker, you better be ready to deal with this stuff. This game is not easy. This game is not easy. And man, it's just really just like, yo, when drivers tell me, oh, I don't do nights, I'm just like, you know what? You ain't hungry. You ain't hungry. That's how I see it. You ain't hungry. Because, yo, be honest with you, sometimes you just gonna have to do nights. You know? Or you're gonna sit there and you're gonna try to arrange a way for drivers to sit for your DM to take that load off you. Or you're gonna suck it up, man up, woman up, and drive through the night. But you know what? If you don't, and then you don't get good loads, the only one you hurting is yourself and your pockets and your family. Me and my team, we getting it by all means necessary. By all means necessary. It's right now, it's 1:30, 1:33. I just shut down 25 minutes ago. I just shut down 25 minutes ago. So, if you want to be a trucker and you want to be out here, stop the whining, man up, woman up, get the sleep that you need during the daytime, and run nights. And if you get tired, your 14-hour clock, you got time to get a 2-hour power nap. Get it done. Get it done. It's 1:30 right now. I'm still up. And I did 628 miles. Playing games. You should have at least 500 miles on your e-log at least every day. What you doing to make your name stick out? Or are you putting yourself in that group with average drivers? I'm not an average driver, I'm sorry. I'm an elite runner. I ain't no super trucker, I'm an elite runner. People like, oh, I only drive for 8 hours because of my recap. Well, let me tell you how I do my recap. The more driving time I'm on and the more on duty, the bigger my recap is every 8 days after my 70-hour clock falls off. So I run hard. That's just how I run. I punish the clock. I am the punisher to the DOT clock. I punish the clock. And I'm not even in violation. I ran my clock all the way down to 22 minutes when I got here. Backed into a spot and went off duty. So you don't do nights, right? For all you drivers that don't do nights, man, get out of here with that. You better turn your grind up. You better turn your grind up. Because not too long ago, you wasn't even in this game. Not too long ago, you was sitting at that dead-end job, not making the money you want. You was doing nights at jobs that wasn't even paying you what we getting paid out here. But you don't do nights. I don't do nights. I don't do nights. That's how I'm gonna start. That's how I'm gonna start putting it out. I don't do nights. You don't do night? Yeah, all right. You go ahead and keep doing that and see where that gets you. Good luck with that one. Because this is trucking, and if you do refrigerated, you best believe there's gonna be times you're gonna have to do a night. You're gonna have to do some nighttime driving. And a lot of drivers, and there is drivers that love nighttime driving. Why? Because it's less traffic. The only thing you got to be aware of is Bambi standing on the side of the road deciding if he want to jump out there and get himself killed today. That's what you got to worry about. Or something running across the road like an armadillo running across the road, or a skunk. So you don't want to run nights, don't do trucking, because it's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you, let me show you, let me pan it around. This is where I'm at. Ain't nobody out here. This driver right here in the dump truck with the lights on, he just pulled in, and he probably just ran inside. So, you don't want to do nights? That's fine. Because guess what? There's grinders like me that would take your load. So, you don't want to run nights? That's fine. Because I'm coming to take your load off you, and you can sit around and watch everybody else make money while they give you the daytime runs. And that's why you at the bottom of the list. Or some of y'all might sit there and be running to a certain time, but you still got 5 hours on your clock that you could drive, but you don't want to do nights. You want to get a parking spot. Man, let me tell you something. I will run rest area to rest area. I don't care. I'm out here to get it. What are we out here for? We out here because we trying to provide for ourselves. We trying to get our retirement money together, and we trying to do for our family. But some of y'all out here, and y'all think this is just a regular office job, and you're going to wake up in the morning, and you're going to shut down by the time 6 o'clock come down. Guess what? Sometimes it don't work like that. Sometimes it don't work like that. But, hey, like I said, you don't want to do nights, there's going to be somebody that's going to do it, and you ain't going to get the good loads. You ain't gonna get the good loads. All you doing is putting a limit on your grind. And if you got a limit on your grind, you can't be next to me. You can't stand with me, because everybody that's with me want it. I want you to be able to be successful like I am. And if that ain't what you trying to do, man, don't waste my time. Get from around me. Go ahead and run with them average people that want to run them average miles. I don't do average. We do exceptional. That's what we do over here in Team RG. We do exceptional. We do exceptional miles here at night for the ones that run hard, and they know who they are. And some of them ain't running hard enough. So I'm challenging all red riders, all dark side riders, all port drivers to turn their grind up. That's what we got to do. Turn up. Turn up. How bad do you want it? What type of trucker are you? You don't do nights. Man, listen. Whatever. It's nighttime. I just shut down. It's 1:30 in the morning right now. 1:40 right now. I ran nights. I blew right through St. Louis like nothing. Me and the dark horse galloping, ghost riding, because that's why I call it when I'm driving through the night, ghost riding. Headless horseman style, just shoo. That's how us dark siders ride over here. So, you want to run days? You don't really want your money like that. You ain't really hungry like that. So it's on you on what you make your success be. That's what it is. Whatever you decide to do, whatever limits you put on yourself, is what you're gonna do with your career. Is what you're gonna do when it comes to what you get back from the universe. Put in your work. Some of y'all ain't putting in no real work. Y'all talk a good game, but you ain't even about it like that. Sleeping late, not getting your loads on time, picking your loads up on time, delivering your loads on time. Right now, I'm on load number 21. I got 20 on times, I got 1 late, and like I said, the one that was late was Labor Day. Traffic was backed up going into California. So, but I'm running, I'm grinding. You want this money, you better turn your grind up. Because if you don't, there's hungry individuals like me. I'm hungry. Some of y'all ain't hungry like you used to be. You got content. You talking about you want to do this. You talking about you want to do that. You want to buy this. You want to buy that. You want to get yourself this. You want to get yourself that. But you're not even putting in the work to get it. Man, I'm telling you, from this day on, I'm changing my circle up. I'm changing my circle up. That's just what it is. You gotta surround yourself with the go-getters and the runners and the ones that want a better life. That's just what it is, bottom line. Bottom line, if your feelings is hurt, oh well, I'm just telling you what it really is. You really want that money? You better turn your grind up. You better drive nights. You better drive evenings. You better drive mid-morning. I don't care what. Listen, I drive around the clock. I don't care. I started my clock at 2 o'clock in the morning at times, doing pre-trips. Everybody else is sleeping in their bed. I'm grinding when the haters are sleeping. Right now, the haters is probably sleeping. And I just finished grinding, getting it in, getting it done, putting in that work. What you doing for your life? What you doing to accomplish your goals? Sitting there putting a limit on yourself. Should be ashamed of yourself. But it's all right. You can change that. You can change that around. Start getting on your grind, y'all. I'm telling you. You want to roll with me? Better turn up all the way. Ain't no halfway in, halfway out. Either you're going to do it or you're not. Either you're going to do it right or don't do it at all. Plain and simple. But I just wanted to bring y'all this video to show y'all that I do nights. So, for all them drivers out there with that, I don't do nights. Guess what? There's many of us out here doing nights. Look at this guy coming in right here. Nighttime driving. Nighttime driving right there. Plain and simple. So, I holla at y'all. This your boy Sinnizter, Team RG. Get some sleep, and I'm gonna be back at this grind tomorrow, and I'll holla at y'all later. Alright? Peace out.
I remember the fade in your